Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's JJ. Today I'm basically gonna share with you a very upsetting news that I've basically done a previous video talking about Ethereum Validator and of course how excited I'm gonna be validating for Ethereum 2.0. But of course, unfortunately, I got slashed. And of course, what do I mean by slash? I lost a bunch of money, and after that, I'm gonna explain to you how did I lost this bunch of money, and after that the notes that you should take note of if let's say you want to do if you're running a validator itself, and after that from there I believe that you guys have like backup device ABCD or whatsoever. So over here I'm gonna basically explain to you how I got slashed, and after that how much that have I lost, and of course how am I going to recoup, and of course how am I feeling and everything. So right now, without further ado, if you're not subscribed to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and leave a thumbs up to this video, and we are going to jump into it. So I'm going to explain to you what is slashing on Ethereum Validator first before we jump into the topic. So slashing itself is what I say, basically you're breaking the rules on the validator itself. You are basically like maybe setting two private keys on same device, two device, and after that from there you are attesting like double, and of course proposing block double, and of course from there you will get slashed. Basically you are doing stuff like simultaneously, and of course using one identity key, and after that from there it is misbehaving, and of course from there you are breaking the rules, and after that from there you will get slashed on it. And after I'm going to show you how much it is, and after that from there we are going to explain to you on what is this slashing on about, and after that how can you prevent it. So over here I would say slashing itself is a very worst case scenario for all the Ethereum validator, because when you get slashed itself, your funds is locked up over there until withdrawal is happening. So what do I mean by that? If let's say you got slashed, or you look at the validators that is being slashed over here, if let's say you click on any one of the validator, it shows that okay, you are able to withdraw on the October of 22nd, and of course over here if you scroll down itself, you are able to withdraw on the September of 21, and after that so on so forth on those validator being slashed. So for my case, I'm the one being slashed latest, and after that over here you can see I'm able to withdraw it on the 24th of October. But unfortunately it's not the case, because if let's say you want to start withdrawing itself, we know that Ethereum merge happened, and they have mentioned if let's say those existing validator not being slashed or basically working fine, you will need to wait for at least like 6 to 12 months for withdrawal to happen. So over here the question is, can you withdraw if let's say you are being slashed early? So for those who are already in Gnosis itself, they might be thinking that hey, I want to get slashed, and after that maybe I just pay 0.5 Ethereum or 1 Ethereum for the slashing itself, and then I can withdraw my funds. When maybe when you get slashed itself, you will need to wait for like 24 days or 25 days for you to withdraw your funds. So over here some of people there might be thinking that okay, I might just want to get slashed, instead of waiting 6 to 12 months, I can get slashed now, wait for 1 month to withdraw. But unfortunately it's not that case. The withdrawable itself is telling you, it is basically a mechanism over there when the withdrawal is happening. So when the merge has already happened, 6 to 12 months down the road, we are able to withdraw our validator funds regardless of where it is or whatsoever. And after that from there, if let's say you're gonna be a new validator by then, and you accidentally got slashed during the period itself, yes, withdrawal is enabled after the date itself, and you can withdraw it anytime you want. But as of today, you are not able to withdraw anything until the withdrawal of Ethereum 2.0 is happening, which is 6 to 12 months down the road. So over here I'm gonna tell you how did I get slashed, and after that from there how much was lost. So over here I'm just gonna show you the screen of my validator itself being slashed, and I'm freaking sad about it, but of course I still have to make this video to warn you guys. So over here you can see over here, this is my validator 422397 SC crypto, and after that over here active since the 5th of September, and after that exited on the 18th of September, which is freaking 2 weeks. And after that from there haven't even made a decent ROI or amount, and after that I got slashed. So over here for my slash itself, it has cost me around 1 Ethereum. So over here you can see this really is 1.0001 Ethereum, and after that from there we can look at some other validators being slashed. So before the merge that have happened over here, before the merge itself, when you get slashed, it was much more worth it, because over here it is 0.5 Ethereum being slashed before the merge happened. So take note. So after the merge, as of now, if you're gonna launch your own validator, you're gonna pay a hefty fee of like 1 Ethereum if let's say you did something wrong by accident. You will, regardless of what you will get slashed for 1 ethereum. And after that, over here, how do I get slashed? Basically, the reason itself is attestation violation. So over here, what does this even mean? It's simple, because I believe that most of you guys out there have like multiple devices. Like you want to have your ethereum validator running, and after that, as close as 0% downtime or maybe 99% uptime. So over here, what people do is basically they have device A, device B, two devices to back up these two validators itself. I mean, not two validator, but of course, device A will be the one serving as your main device to basically attest, to sync the block and everything. So if let's say suddenly your device get power circuit, power surge, or let's say you have some internal error happening on the device A, and after that it is causing it unable to sync on the main blockchain or your beacon chain or something like that. So when one of these the execution layer is being disrupted, you will not be able to validate, and from there you have to wait for it to be fully synced. And after that, from there, some people might take 5 minutes to fully sync, some might take even 30 minutes or even maybe 1 hour to even 12 hours to get a fully sync, depending on the peers that is attending to your execution layer. So over here, for most people, they will want to have a backup device, and of course this backup device itself will be fully running the same software. I mean the same client, maybe GETH, and after that another Teku or maybe Prism or maybe Lighthouse as your layer 2. And after that, from there you might be thinking, okay, so basically you have these two devices, and after that, for this attestation violation to happen itself, you will basically need to know that it is basically telling you that device A and device B has the same identity key, basically your key store itself being plugged in together. And of course, from there they propose the same block together, and of course when this happens itself, you will get the attestation violation. And when this, I mean, like the slash is instant, so on the next epic itself, when it appear, basically over here you can see this epic itself, I might somehow validated together on these two devices, because my device A was down, and after that I immediately deleted the key. And of course there is this thing called the slashing protection. So over here you can see the slashing protection data. I have also downloaded it, and after that, from there I may be thinking to myself, alright, it's time to basically plug to device B instantly, because yeah, I mean, for my case itself, I'm gonna explain to you later on. So over here I have lost like 1 ethereum, and I'm gonna basically tell you the lesson that I'm gonna teach you right now. Not really a lesson that I teach you, but of course a lesson you might want to learn. So over here I would say, on this case itself, I have basically instantly deleted the keys downloaded protection file on device A and head over to the device B to basically plug in the device slashing protection file, and of course my key store file. Then within this same epic itself, we can see, I'm just gonna explain to you on screen. So over here, within the same epic itself, over here we can look back on the keys. So over here, this is the epic that I've done on the withdrawal, and after that, I mean the deletion of private keys, and after that, from there I insert it into my device B itself. And of course this this epic itself is basically validating together the same epic, and after that, from there attested the same, but eventually it was being detected as double validation, I mean double attestation. So when two devices attest for using the same private keys itself, basically you will get this, and after that eventually this will happen, you will get freaking slashed, and the slash itself is freaking painful. Samurai sword towards your head, and after that you will lose 1 ethereum. And over here I can say like what's gonna happen over here. I'm gonna guide you through. If let's say your device is down, and after that you want to migrate it to another device. So first of all, if let's say you're doing the app itself, we use the Web3 signer on this page itself. Go back to your account, just select your validator that you want to migrate, and after that, from there click on delete key store. So over here, this is device A that is down, and I'm gonna basically do a backup over here. So when you delete the key store itself, you will be prompted to download the slashing protection data. Just download it, and after that, once you have downloaded it itself, and after that, from there, once you download it, do not immediately head over to your device B backup device to upload the key store, because you do not want to lose like maybe a few ethereum on your validation, I mean for the attestation. So you might want to wait for at least 5 misses or even 3. Basically people will mention 3 to 5 misses, but of course the more misses itself is more safe, but of course it will affect your this attestation happy smiley face. But of course it doesn't matter, because this will help you a lot if let's say you miss out 5. So when you miss out 5, epic itself, basically you are attested and you miss for 3 to 5 times. I would say roughly half an hour. So once that is done itself, just head back to your device B, and after that from there click on the import, and after that enter the key store and of course the slashing protection data, and you click on submit keys. This way itself will basically prevent you from getting slashed by accident or anything, because when this happens itself, what you want to do is on your device A itself, remember to basically try to pause this over here. If let's say you have the Web3 signer, just click on pause or delete it, and after that from there, once you have done this over here to pause it, delete it, make sure that it's not working, not sending the keys out, just head over to device B, and after that upload the key store, and after that the slashing protection file after 3 to 5 epic that is have been missed. And after that from there, once this is done, guarantee you won't get slashed unless your device is running another private key. So make sure that the keys itself is being deleted over here. Head over here, click on a bunch of refresh to basically make sure that there is no keys. So the next option that is safest is to delete the whole package permanently, and after that from there you will be guaranteed safe that there is nothing over there, not sending any keys, there's no validator keys. Head over to device B, upload it, and you're good to go after 3 to 5 epochs. So right now I'm going to explain how am I going to recoup my loss of this 1 Ethereum. So over here, the visible way that I'm going to recoup this over here is on my NFTs. Hopefully they will increase in value over the time, and of course over here I would say that right now is total NFT worth 9.55, but of course I put in around 12.5, so technically I'm in a loss of 3 Ethereum, and of course on my slashing case itself another 1 Ethereum, so I'm in a loss of 4 in total in the Ethereum ecosystem. Doesn't matter, but I'm going to hold on to the NFT, and hopefully I can make back my initial investment of 12.5, and of course eventually work my way to around 32 or even 321 Ethereum. If let's say you are feeling rich and after that you want to help me out, you can buy my little park for 321 Ethereum. And of course, I mean, like, we have one freaking penguin, puggy penguin, the papa, the mama, being sold at 400 Ethereum. But of course, the little puggy itself, you can do it for the cost to run 10 Ethereum 2.0 validators for 3 to 1 Ethereum for my case, if let's say you want to assist me. But of course, if let's say you can't really help me out on any of this, I really appreciate you to basically hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course turn on post notification. And of course, if let's say you want to help me out even more, go over to the donation link, donation Ethereum address down below. You can type in xccrypto.eth as well. You can donate into this address, and after that from there I'm going to explain to you how am I feeling and how should I be feeling. Should I blame the device A like the DAppNode or whatsoever? So over here I've been using DAppNode to launch my validator and stuff like this. So over here you might be thinking, hey, I should blame DAppNode or something like that, but to be honest, it's not the case, because over here I know deep down that what I have done wrong, and after that from there I would say that yes, it might be there's the slashing protection data itself. It was supposed to work, and after that from there to prevent yourself being slashed. But of course, when I talk to the developers on DAppNode itself, they explained to me that okay, so you have already like deleted from your keys, and after that you wait for like half an hour or something like that. But I told them no, so they might be thinking okay, so it doesn't matter. But of course there's a data protection file, right? And after that from there on the device B itself, the client that is running my my validator itself, I was using Teku on the next device, and after that eventually they might say that there might be some fault on that device B, and because you got slashed on device B, yes, but of course my technical standpoint itself, but I retrieved the data of this slashing protection from device A, and after that from there they explained to me that the slashing protection itself is not really working on all of the layers itself. The layers 2 itself, like Teku, they don't have this doppelganger like protection or something like that. So on Discord itself they explained to me, and after that from there I know that somehow, regardless of they have it or they do not have it, basically you need to know that it's your own due diligence to wait for around 30 minutes or even 3 to 5 epic to pass, and you miss it all, and then you upload to your new device. This way you're gonna basically save yourself being slashed. So for my case, a lesson learned, basically running the node for 14 days and got slashed, and of course haven't even made enough. And yeah, I'm lucky enough within these 14 days I proposed one block, which I'm freaking happy about it. But of course eventually I can't be proposing any more blocks anymore, because I am being slashed and waiting to be exited. So I would say yeah, I mean like kind of sad. But of course I do not blame DApp or the other device that I'm using like Avado. I mean, yeah, I'm using Avado, so I'm not gonna blame both of them. It is just purely my own mistake. And of course I would say that, yeah, I mean like you might have been slashed before. If let's say you're watching the video, you can't really blame anyone, but of course you only can blame yourself for not being more knowledgeable. For my case, I'm not really I mean like I understand you have to wait for misses, but I was too like, in Singaporean term we call it kanchong. So when you're kanchong itself, you will basically make a lot of mistakes. So yeah, basically we're gonna do this kind of stuff. Make sure you have a clear of mind, you are attentive enough, and of course don't make the same mistake that I have do. So I basically appreciate you guys watching the whole content. If you like the content, kindly subscribe, hit the like button, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye. Peace.